Alright, Ben, it's over 1287 back again along with Eugene and Nicole. So far, this is our 10th day of Jeopardy every day. This is our 10th day of Jeopardy every day in October. And so far, we won 8 out of the 9 games since we lost. Well, since I lost to Super Jeopardy in day 9. So today's the first day's gaming. We're gonna see how we do for the PS3.
This is Jeopardy! Please welcome our contestants. Player 1. Player 3. And now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Alex Rivet.
Thank you, Johnny Gilbert. And thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. Let's take you right now into the Jeopardy round. Clues are worth $200 to $1,000 in these categories. Unofficial state nicknames.
Ooh.
Kmart.
K in quotation marks.
Out of this world. Punjab. Literature. And classic rock opening lines. Okay, let's get back into this. Player 1, you make the next selection as we continue.
Now, before we get to it, of course I have to do a little apologies to, well, since one apology to Jordan Sylvan. I didn't realize we had the minimum for losing. It was for 3,000. It was to the original score of 3,000. So he's gonna get $5,000 instead of 3,000. So if you're watching this, I am terribly sorry. I'll get your score up to 5,000. I'll put it on the. I'll put it in the description box below. And second, I want unofficial state nicknames for 2.
Seward's Icebox.
What is Alaska?
Let's hear it, Player 1.
Here we go again.
Player 1, back
400.
to you for the Switzerland of America and
What
the
is
highest
Colorado?
state. Let's hear it, Player 1. Player 1, the birthplace of 8 presidents.
What is Virginia?
Virginia.
Let's hear it, Player 1. Player
800.
1, all right, here with the clue is Sarah.
Though it's called the Star-Spangled Banner State, this is its flag.
What is Maryland?
Yeah,
Okay,
what's Maryland?
Player 1. You got it. Player 1, choose
1,000.
again. The coal state and the birth state of the nation.
What is Pennsylvania?
Okay, Player 1. Right you are. Select again.
Classic rock opening lines 2.
CCR. Left a good job in the city.
CCR.
What
Player 1.
is Proud Mary?
Good for you. get to pick again, player one.
Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna add one more to the call.
Alright, wish we had Mikey with us.
Excellent. Let me get him. And we got Leaf with us.
Hello, Ben. How are you?
Doing good.
It's been a long time, man.
Yeah.
I know. Oh, God. But in that time, I've been very busy, and I've been getting a lot of stuff done, too.
Ooh.
In fact, I'd be more than happy to share with you something that I've done recently.
What's that?
Me and Corey made a wheel layout for Fortune.
Oh, wow.
And I don't want to show it to you. So I'm going to go ahead and find it here.
Yep.
Is it, right here?
Now we got, you know what, maybe I should add Mikey with us.
Here it is.
Nice. Oh, a football game. And we got Eugene with us.
Right. Of course.
Alright, here we go. Class Rock opening line 4.
Pink Floyd, part 2. We don't need no education.
What is another brick in the wall?
5 words. It's player one.
Well, that's another break in the wall. Oh, yeah.
Player one. Pick again.
600.
Nancy Sinatra. You keep saying you've got something for me.
What is these boots are made for
Okay,
walking?
player one.
Both said at the same time.
Player one. Back
And
to
it.
The Beatles. Jojo was a man who thought he was a loner.
What is Get Back?
Let's hear it, player one. That is correct.
Get back. Get
Select again.
back. 1,000.
Elvis. We're caught in a trap.
What is Suspicious Minds?
Yes, player one.
That was big in Las Vegas. Be a good one.
Select again.
Came up 2.
After criminal activities by this secret society, Oklahoma was placed under martial law in September of 1923.
What is the Ku Klux Klan?
It's player one.
KKK.
You correct. Player one. Choose the 10th letter of the Greek alphabet.
Key.
Yes, player one.
Was Kappa?
As in Phi Beta Kappa.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yes, Alpha Beta.
We return to you, player one. Technically, it's known as the patella.
The knee was the knee.
What is
Player
the
one?
kneecap?
Actually kneecap.
That's
The
correct.
kneecap.
We return to you, player one.
Wow.
Max Sennett's silent movie Bumblers.
What's Keystone Cops?
Player one. That's correct.
Nice.
Player one. Pick again.
1,000.
Born in 1862, he founded the Vienna Secession School of Painting and also created vibrant portraits of women.
Who's Gustav Klimt?
It's player one.
Gustav Klimt. Oh, you say better than I can.
Player one. Choose again.
Out of this world 2.
The gravitational pull of this object is the main force holding the solar system together.
What uses
Yeah.
Yes, player one.
Uh-oh. I thought you guys got it B. Oh, I forgot. Right. Yeah, I will probably say that. Hmm. Alright, you added to a call. You on with me, Eugene, and Leaf's back. Leaf? It's Leaf, Eugene, and myself, and you're added with us.
Yep.
Alright. Alright. Alright.
What is the sun?
Alright. Yeah. His team lost.
Please pick again, player 1.
Come on in.
Galileo was the first person to see the rings around this
What is
planet.
that in?
Let's hear it, player 1. That's it.
Oops.
Player 1, back to you.
There we go. Level 6.
Not the first, but this second planet is the hottest because its atmosphere causes a severe greenhouse effect.
What is Venus?
Let's hear it, player 1.
10,200 without the daily double.
You again,
Yet.
player 1. The comet named for him was last seen in the skies in 1986 and won't return until 2061.
Who is Edmund Halley?
Okay, player 1.
Oh yeah, Edmond Halley, the Halley Comet.
You got it. Player 1.
1,000.
Like Pluto, Haumea and Makemake are designated
Makemake.
as this kind of planet.
What is a
Dwarf
dwarf
planet.
planet?
Well, it's a dwarf planet.
Okay, player 1. Player 1, choose again.
Literature for 2.
The ban on this D.H. Lawrence book was lifted in 1959 in the United States. Let's hear it, player 1.
What is Lady Chatterley's lover?
No wonder it got banned.
Player 1, choose
400.
again. Federico Garcia Lorca wrote a famous one of these for the death of a bullfighter.
What is lament?
Yes, player 1. You get to pick it.
Six.
Whitman's When Lilacs Last in the Dooryard Bloomed was an elegy to him.
Who is Abraham Lincoln?
It's player 1. That's it. You get to pick again.
Now's a good time.
The Daily Double. You are currently in the lead.
We're making a true daily double.
Player 1, answer this. Polonius tells this character, "This above all, to thine own self be true."
Who is Laertes?
Congratulations.
26,400.
Player 1, back to you for our
1,000.
next. This woman was the subject of Petrarch's Canzoniere.
Who is Laura?
Let's hear it, player 1.
You may say
Player
repeat
one,
from the
choose again.
360 version. Punjab for 2.
Since 1947, the historic region of Punjab has been divided between these two countries.
What are India and Pakistan?
It's player 1.
India and Pakistan.
Player 1.
400.
As part of his easternmost conquests, this Greek's armies occupied the Punjab around 327 BC.
Who is Alexander the Great?
Let's hear it, player 1. We return. In the 1840s, this European power fought 2 costly wars over the Punjab before annexing the region outright.
Who are the English or Great Britain?
Yes, player 1.
That's Great Britain.
Player 1. back
800.
to you. In this Kipling work, the title orphan's father was a sergeant in an Irish regiment in the Punjab.
Who is Kim?
Okay, player one. Here's the $1,000 clue for you. Predominant in the Punjab, this religion has origins in both Hinduism and Islam.
What is Sikhism?
It's player one.
My God, 30,400.
Player two is going first in the double Jeopardy round, which starts.
It's gotta be the highest in the Jeopardy round so far. If not more.
Clues are worth $400 to $2,000 in these categories. Optics.
Optics.
World War II in Europe.
Ew.
Martial arts.
Ew.
Gee whiz.
G in quotation marks.
Spelling with element symbols.
Oh.
Hither and yon. Player two, you start.
Optics for 4.
On New Year's or any other day, it's the fineness of detail that can be distinguished in a photographic image.
What is a resolution?
It's player one. You. Player one, make a selection,
And it.
please. Kelly will present this clue.
When light passes through a prism, it splits into its various colors. The visible one of these.
What is a spectrum?
Let's hear it, player one. Kelly, you're right.
1,200.
Narinder Kapani coined this term for transmission of light through strands of glass.
What is fiber optics?
It's player one. That's correct. Player one.
1,600.
The field of physical optics studies not the particle nature, but this nature of light.
What is wave?
Player one. Player one.
2,000.
The two main kinds of lens are diverging and this type that bends rays of light inward, so they meet at the focal point.
What is converging or convex?
Yes, player one.
One is convex.
Right you are. Player one. you
G
pick
is
again,
4.
please. Battles between these fighters in the Roman Colosseum were stopped in 404 AD.
What are gladiators?
Player one. Player one.
And
the
it.
Stinking Rose restaurant in San Francisco serves over 3,000 pounds of this herb each month. It's player one.
Garlic? The Stinking Rose restaurant in San Francisco serves
What's
over
garlic?
3,000 pounds. It has to be garlic.
Please pick again.
1,200 G
player one.
Whiz. G Whiz is a daily double.
Answer. The first of the daily doubles. You
Are making up that
are in
all.
the lead. So, what's your wager?
We'll make it a true daily double.
Here is your daily double clue. These large masses of slow-moving ice occur where winter snowfall exceeds summer melt.
What are glaciers?
Congratulations, you're still in first, player one. Player one.
G
Pick
was
again.
16.
Rich in phosphates, this waste matter left by bats and seabirds can be a valuable commodity.
What is guano?
Let's hear it, player one. Right you are. We return in construction. It's a horizontal load-bearing structural member.
What is a girder?
Okay, player one. You again, player one.
Martial Arts 4.
In the West, the ninja combat weapons known as shuriken are called throwing these.
What are stars?
Stars.
Let's hear it, player one.
Shuriken. Totally stars.
Player
Martial
one.
arts 8.
Back in karate, a hiji is a strike with this body part. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Know what I mean?
What is the elbow?
Let's hear it, player one.
Nudge, nudge, wink, wink, you know what I mean?
We return to you, player one.
1,200. Oh my God.
Answer. The other daily double.
Same as
You are
last
in
time.
first
Our baby
place. What'll it be?
This could double to $160,000.
Here is your daily double.
Buzz
The
though back.
folding Filipino fighting knife called a balisong is also known by this insect name.
What is a butterfly knife?
$160,000.
Select again.
1,600.
Krav Maga is the official self-defense system of this Mideast country's defense forces.
Oy vey, what is Israel?
Yes, player one? That is correct.
I believe this is going to be a deja vu from the 360.
A bow and a shinai are two types of swords used in this Japanese martial art, whose name means way of the sword.
What is kendo?
Kendo.
Okay, player one?
Well, that's the Kendo.
Player one, back to you.
Spelling with element symbols for.
Helium, aluminum.
What is heel?
Player one?
H-E-A-L. H-E,
Right you
then
are.
the A-L.
Player one?
800.
Neon, argon.
What is
What
Okay,
is
player
near?
near?
N-E-A-R.
Select again.
Copper.
Copper. Phosphorus.
Cough. C-O-P-H.
What
Let's hear it, player one.
Wait a minute.
Wait, hold on, I can't hear.
Wait a minute. Copper and for phosphorus. Was cop?
Hold on.
No?
Ah,
Shit!
Any other takers?
that's okay. We still got the huge win anyways. Can't be cop.
Yes, player three.
Card. Cup. I thought it was that old
Okay,
card.
let's get back into this. Player three, you make the next selections with tin, oxygen, boron.
Top. Turbo.
Player one,
Top. 10 oxygen. Boron. 10's T. Oxygen's O. Boron. No, it can't be snob. 10 is what?
SN.
SN. Oxygen bowl. Oh! Well, that's the first thing.
player one, you're in command of
2000.
the board. Hydrogen, silver. Let's hear it, player one.
Hag, hat, or ham. Silver. Hydrogen is H. Silver could be either
S-A-G.
argon. Hydrogen, argon. What is hag?
You get to pick again.
167,200. Jeopardy 360's record is 478.4, so we'd be under it, but it's still gonna be a huge payout either way. Cause we're in the what, 3-figure amount. We're still gonna be a 3-figure amount no matter what happened.
Player one.
World War II and Europe for 2.
This aromatic German city was the target of the first Allied 1,000-bomber raid. Player one.
What is...
Say the Frankfurt or Cologne.
Please pick again. Marshal Ritz Schmigler was the commander-in-chief of this country's army when it was invaded in 1939.
What is Poland?
Player one. Good. Player one. Here's
So-
Jimmy. He'll show you.
This beach may be quiet now, but on June 6, 1944, it was the largest D-Day assault area of the Normandy invasion.
Let's hear it, player one.
Normandy. Is it the Juneau or Omaha Beach?
What is Omaha?
Let's do it. Oh my god! No, you gotta be kidding.
169.
Can I? I swear we've been having this. I swear we've been having this since November of last year.
Yeah.
So it is still caught up with us no matter what. Okay, 1600.
Sergeant Yakov Pavlov and a dozen Russian soldiers held out for more than 50 days in the center of this city in 1942 and never lost it.
What is Stalingrad?
It's player one.
Stalingrad. Ooh, how about that? It's
Please
Stalingrad.
pick again, player
2000.
At
2000.
Remagen on March 7th, 1945, American forces made their first bridgehead across this river. Okay, player one.
What is Rhine?
Wine.
You. Correct. Player one, choose again.
Hither and yon for 4.
The highest point in Tonga is 3,400-foot Mount Cowell, a dormant one of these that formed Cow Island.
Why is a volcano?
Yes, player one? Right you are.
Wow. 800.
This small Asian island nation near Malaysia has one of the world's lowest infant mortality rates.
What is Singapore?
It's player one. That is correct. You get to pick again, player one. Here's Sarah to start us off.
Exactly 2/3 of the way south from the equator, you can circumnavigate the world without ever crossing land at this latitude.
What is 60?
It's player one. Right you are.
See, then that's add 9 more. We
Select
get
again.
69 degrees. Da 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 da.
The Narayanhiti Palace in this Asian kingdom was the site of a tragic family massacre in 2001.
Oh
What is
crap!
Nepal?
Yes, player one?
That must be before and after
Here's the 2000.
9/11.
The island territory of Aruba is a dependency of this European nation.
What are the Netherlands?
Let's hear it, player one.
179,200.
Looks like you will not be continuing on to Final Jeopardy. Time to get ready for
Final Jeopardy.
And today the category is this. The 50 states.
Bet it all.
So, what's your wager?
Bet it all.
Here's your Final Jeopardy clue. It was the only state physically and politically formed directly because of the Civil War.
West Virginia.
Let's see your response.
West Virginia.
With that correct response,
Yep.
you will gain.
So only she bet
What did
200.
you say? How much do you earn to your total with that correct response?
All of that. 358,400.
You are our new champion. We'll see you next time.
Oh, wow. 350. Where's the... There we go. 358,400. It was 478, so we was off by 120,000 to tie the record. What? But it's still a huge payout. Let me see. Now, why could we have 363,200?
For a perfect
Oh,
game.
yeah, for a perfect game. That's alright. It's still a huge payout.
Yep.
Cause there's no matter what, the computer players cannot catch us up.
Yeah.
If we hit like over 6-figure amount, it's already over. So my Skype guest, including Mikey, when he gets in, he'll get 358,400.
Yep.
Yeah, someone else is supposed to get it, and that is Mr. Appendicitis Methane C3PL626. So right now we are now at $1,076,600. Only in our 10-day total?
Yep.
Oh my god.
The
Wow.
average is $107,660.
It's just mainly I think close by a 2 perfect score in each Jeopardy game. Or is it the perfect in the 135,000 of the 25th anniversary?
So we've been perfect on the 25th anniversary and the Xbox, right?
I think so. I'll get a look at. So, first of all, Jeopardy for the PS3, I'd like to thank our Skykids for being part of it and helping out.
Yep. Anytime.
Tomorrow, here we go again, it's Super Jeopardy, but this time, it's for the NES. Like we did before, we're going to do the quarterfinals, the semis, and the finals in one video.
Get that 250 grand, Ben.
We'll hope it doesn't bite us like it did in the Game Show first run. See you all there for Super Jeopardy tomorrow.